Hey guys, this is Anon, and today I have a preview of a tank I'm personally really excited about, the T-54 Lightweight. If this tank looks a little bit familiar, it's because it really should. It's essentially a T-54 that was stripped down of armor and hit points to give it a ton of mobility and speed while still bringing a lot of firepower to the battlefield. This thing is incredibly unique. It brings a type of light tank that we haven't seen in Blitz before. It's still got that great mobility that you expect from a light, but it sports a ton of turret armor so that you are actually protected. You can fly around, but you're not going to be that glass cannon that we're used to pretty much from every other light. In a lot of ways you can call this a buff T-44. It loses a little bit of hull armor, about 10 millimeters all the way around, while picking up quite a bit of turret armor. In fact, even though it's a light, it has the second best turret armor at tier 8 for mediums and lights combined, second only to the Centurion. So if you're protecting your hull, you're going to be able to bounce quite a few shots. Higher tier tanks will be able to pen you with some premium ammo or well-placed shots, but still, if you're moving around a lot like a light, you've got a lot of defensive capabilities. The armor profile honestly doesn't come even with a lot of negatives. It vastly outperforms the maneuverability of any other tier 8 medium tank, and really is only second as far as power to weight and top speed to the RU-251, which comes with absolutely no armor at all, which we all know. So this is not an HE magnet. It's just going to absolutely fly around the battlefield. You can take it pretty much anywhere you could ever hope to. The gun's a little bit more of a mixed bag. It has the same gun essentially as the T-44 and the Type 59, although it gets quite a good DPM buff. It actually is about 4th in DPM among mediums and lights at tier 8, so it's a very, very capable gun. Slower reload, but it's a really strong alpha. It does struggle a little bit with dispersion, so I think the gun's going to troll you a little bit at 0.37. It's not the worst for tier 8, but it is kind of middle of the pack. So on the move and sniping from long distances, that might troll you a little bit. But again, with this armor profile, it really changes everything. And with just the relocation speed, I mean, if it wasn't perfect, if it was perfect in every way, we'd really be in trouble. This thing would be massively OP. But I already think coming into it that this is instantly going to be the best tier 8 medium or light at tier 8 right off the bat. If you're a fan of mediums and lights, I think this is instantly going to be your go-to. It's just going to be a blast and really hard to defend against with this great mobility. The two characteristics that I'm not really excited about, and I think help bring it down for balancing a little bit, are the fact that it actually has really low hit points at the tier at 1250. That makes it even less than the RU-251, so you don't have a big hit pool mass to work through. But again, with the armor, you should be blocking a lot more shots. Also, the view range is 250, where most mediums at tier 8 are 260. So you're going to get spotted before a lot of other tanks, so you're going to have to play it accordingly, not necessarily be a scouting light, but more of a sport tank light where you can really work around the flank and do a lot of damage kind of in those ways. And all this is a tank I'm extremely excited about. I'm a big fan of lights, and if you are too, I think you're going to enjoy this a lot. I think it's really going to change how we play at tier 8 and be a really great tank right out of the bat. So look forward to it. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch. Lots of good light play coming up.